Hosa, are you still there? I hope if you're still there. You're, yeah, you're still there. Okay, wait. I'll be back. No, I'll be talking about I'll be saying my script, for me to. Okay, wait. I'm just getting bored with this two episodes so far. Okay, this is Miss Bill. Hello, guys. If you're watching from a YouTube account, please follow Marhel Reacts on Twitch, Marhel P, and on Twitter. Follow me at underscore MarXXV. So I just finished watching Big Brother Australia 2021, episode 23. And tonight's episode is very confusing and very, I don't know. I, like, I don't know. So reading about the comments here from who's what are your thoughts on Sid at the moment? I don't know with Sid. Like why did that kind of idea, you know, appear to his mind? Like what the heck? Why are you doing that? You've been working, you've been having conversations with Marley, and like what the heck? I'm shocked with how he had that idea. Like you have to be gunning for the Daniels alliance because Marley and Tilly have been protecting you for the past challenges, and they never put you up on the block. They could sacrifice you or like be the safe vote, but they did not do that on you. And why are you doing that? Like Sid's idea is just stupid. I admire him since day one because he's kind of smart and I know he's kind of genius. But his, I think this is gonna be his downfall. Like this will be his downfall. It will be like attacking your alliance. Like yeah, individualism, but at the end of the day, these are the people. If you're on the block or the nomination, numbers will still count. And if you try to betray them, and if you ended up in the nomination block, they might not want to save you. Like hello, like these are the people that kept you and protected you, and don't ever betray them. Like the big players are still on the other side. We have Ari, Christina, and Daniel who won competitions. Are they not big threats on your side? I think for me, Sid was just scared. It was not because he wants to make a big move, but he's scared about, you know, he could be the next target. Like if the next challenge or next nomination, it would be either Tilly, him, and Marley on the block or on the nomination block, and he could be the person as a safe vote could end going home. Maybe that's the reason why he made this plan because like if it ended if it ended that the three of them are on the block, that's why he pitched to Christina like I would vote out Marley because he's the big threat. So that's why he threw Marley's name under the bus. For him, he will not be seen as the target. So I that's my thought on Sid right now, and I liked him, but he never won challenges. It was close tonight, but he never won anything so far in the game. So like I'm rooting for him, but his decision right now is very poor and could this be his downfall? Okay, so that's my reaction on Sid. And yeah, you have to rewatch my reaction to the challenge. Unfortunately, last night before I went to sleep, I never knew who the not challenge winner was. But until when I searched, like I opened Instagram and saw the profile of in Big Brother Australia, where I skipped some of the clip during this challenge. I saw Daniel winning. Like, okay, I already know who won because it was not never posted on Twitter or who the challenge winner was. So like I thought that I have to wait today for me to find out, but it was him. Uh so nothing much really going on in the on my reaction during the challenge because okay, knowing that Daniel won, okay, I thought that Seed is going to win, but he lacked, tiles going up. So that's it. So it's first time of Daniel winning. Oh no, sorry, he won. It's okay as long as I knew that it's not an eviction. It's okay. But okay, let me go back first to the first part of the game. I forgot what happened to this episode. So today's episode, Marley was very sad that one of his number is eliminated. Charlotte from Marley, then Charlotte. So basically three of them, Sid, Tilly, and him against the five remaining house guests. So the five on the other alliance. So what was Tilly had a plan on having a great deal, final three, final three deal with Danielle, her and herself and Marley. And like what Tilly has been saying this on her social media accounts that you know although that they are not together in an alliance, but she and Daniel has been aligned all the time, like almost on the season. Like they been always having conversations. They have talking games, so they never uh, had any idea to fight each other's backs. Like they never had a threat to each other. So even though that they're in different alliance, they never had an idea to put each other on the nomination block. So that's why we haven't seen like Tilly wanted to put up Daniel on the block and Daniel wanted Tilly out. So basically they're really working together and Tilly is working really closely with Marley and he wants Marley to be saved. So she thinks that Daniel would put Marley up on the next eviction or whatever it is in the future happenings. So basically she went up to Daniel pleading a case that guaranteed her, Marley, and Daniel would be on the final third together. So they do not need to put each other's name on the nomination block in case one of them wins. So I think Daniel has been genuine about it because he's been adamant about saying like he wants people who are working really well in the game in the finale. That's what he's always been like saying that he doesn't want followers to be in the finale. He doesn't want those who like floaters to end on the finale. So he had a like deal. If only Marley handshakes in this deal, then he would go for it. But Marley had when Tilly presented this idea to Marley, she was like doubtful about it because from the past two episodes, Danielle loses the deal between like sacrificing his own alliance, getting evicted, especially last night's episode. So Christina not ended, did not went home. It was Charlotte. So basically, Marley's trust on Danielle was doubtful and could not earn again. So I totally get Marley's point of view in there. Like I totally like if that person is not trustworthy, why would you trust him again? So yeah, I totally agree on him. So next part was when Ari was given a secret mission, but it wasn't given to him. It was the fake one. It was on Tillis. So you all know what happened there. Ari needs to have conversations with each of the house guests because Big Brother told him to have a conversation with these housemates with a specific topic, and talking about like Michael Jordan, a what's that? Michael Jordan, a bodybuilder when he was young. That was funny. And Christina, the royal princess, double denim on Adriana, and a lot of conversations there. So it was down to Tilly, um, but Tilly's real mission was to avoid Ari's conversation, and they passed. So it was very emotional because the reward was a phone or a calling phone to the family. And I was very, touched, even to Danielle. It was, I mean, Daniel's really a good person, I think, because he really loves his kids. If a person really loves his family, then he's a good person. So, yeah, there's no doubt in that. And Daniel has a good heart. So as well as the other housemates, we got to see them talking to their family. It was very emotional. We got to see the human side of them, and um, if it's like as if I'm there in the house. I was literally like tearing up, kind of, for them. Like they've been there for 53 days. Unlike for Adriana, she's been like there for like 20 days. Like unlike the other ones. So it was very touching and very sad. Okay, the next day, day 53, that's when we seen Sid having these thoughts about having a big move to put up Marley or like evicting Marley in the next eviction. And that's my thoughts there, Hyusuk. That's my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts about it, about Sid? Like, was that a great move or was that a great idea? I mean, for me, it's not a great idea. Like, why you're putting your alliance on or you're throwing someone under the bus? Like, for example, would if you're on the block, say, would Adriana keep you? Would Christina keep you? Would SA keep you? Would Ari keep you? Because Molly and Tilly would keep you. Yeah, he dug himself a hole unless he can win. Like, that was very pathetic, or like that was a stupid idea. If I was said like get that thought out of my head, because that's that's stupid. Like you just can't throw someone under the bus. Like I've already said that. Like that's it. So that's enough. I think that's his downfall, really. Goodbye, Sid. But I'm rooting for him. But my heart goes now for Tilly. Tilly in finale. So going to that, like for me, Sid having that conversation before nomination challenge, like what the hell? You're really putting yourself, you're digging your hole, like you're digging yourself a hole. Okay, that's what you said. Yeah, it was like putting your grave on a cemetery. I want to see Daniel's alliance turning him. That would be so done. No, I don't want. For me right now, it's only Sid. Anyway, I don't know. I mentioned this yesterday that for me, it's on like Sid is the only person that would put up Daniel on the block. But his mind shifted to Marley. Like, what the heck? Because Marley, I don't know if they have a final three already with Tilly. Like, no one's putting Daniel on the block. No one ever considered him putting on the block. If I were like, we have to like, do the numbers. Adriana would put up Marley as her target if she ever won. Christina would put up Marley. Ari would put up Marley. SJ would put up Sid or like no, I don't know. Sid and SJ have a good relationship. If SJ won, she would have put up Marley, Daniel. So she should not win. Tilly would put up Christina. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Marley would put up From Marley would put up Daniel, but they have a final three. The handshake about it. So yeah, who did I mention? Who is the person that I did not mention? Ari would put up. Ari had a good personal relationship with Marley, and I think Ari would put up. Would he turn on his alliance? I think Ari would turn on his alliance. Ari would not put up Tilly. Ari would not put up Ali. I think Ari would not. I think Ari would put up Sid. So see, Sid, don't turn on your alliance. But for now, the game is really not about an alliance anymore. It's about having your connections. Yeah, regardless. So yeah, we got. So basically, like when Christina and Sid had a conversation, Daniel tried to sneak into the cave room, so he was like suspicious about it. So definitely asked Christina what did he talk about it, and Christina felt that he doesn't trust Sid, and with Daniel's big mouth, he went to Marley and like Sid wants to turn on you. That was very like, are you sure, Sid? And even Marley's reaction was shocked, like, how could his best friend or the a friend in him would put him on the block? Like, what the heck? Like, Sid's it's I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sid's idea is just stupid. Like, Sid, it will be your downfall. You'll be evicted next if you're not thinking right. Okay, okay, let's go to the nomination challenge. We're seeing that there are 75 tiles that needs to be piled up like a card. You know, when you're stacking cards, when you're doing the pyramid and stuff. So they have to do that. I've seen a lot of competitions like this. But you need like the dominoes type, like the blocks. I've also seen this on the previous of Big Amazing Race Australia last season, which aired this year. I've seen that kind of uh like I I have a great memory. I always have a short term memory, but I don't know if there's something like this on there's stacking challenges. There's a lot of stacking challenges in other franchise of Big Brother, like American and Canadian version, but they never had this stack of tiles that high. Like, how high is it? Like 3.5 meters, like what I've heard. Is it right? That that they have to reach that far, which is only 75 tiles. I never seen that, and I was like, I the stack is the stack thingy is similar, but reaching to that high, I've never seen that yet. So it's amazing. Like, I love that competition. It's still anyone's game. You just have to have a good balance on the base. We have seen others who like putting a lot of styles on the base part. So for me, like with only limited tiles, you just have to put only small ones. You have to have a good base. So like standing like that, and two that's standing, then one that's on the base, like here, lying like that. So that's what I think Daniel's done. Others have a good base that's taken a lot of tiles. So Tilly was really talking like, Danielle, look at you got something on, like whatever it is. So it was really like, everyone's game, but it ended up Daniel winning the game. Oh no, sorry, he won, but it's okay because it's not an eviction. I would be mad if he won and it's an eviction, but he did not won for eviction. Okay, so I'm okay with it. Like, okay, put a number on your resume. It's your first win, individual wins. Congratulations. So I am not mad about it. But before Big Brother had that competition, Big Brother told the house guests that tonight there's no eviction, but they will cast their votes to the person who who will get a big advantage. So going to this advantage, so after Daniel won, he went to the diary room and Big Brother just unveiled this advantage. Like, how about you guys? What do you think about this advantage? But is it a great advantage? Because for me, my thoughts is I don't. It's not really that a massive advantage. Like for it could be an immunity, but I thought that there's a huge like I was expecting this kind of like I don't know. I'm not really happy about the twist or this reward. It's a huge thing. It's massive, like what Tilly said, but I'm not. I thought that it's gonna be exciting. I think the most exciting was yesterday when the head of the house chooses the third nominee. I think that was a great, but I don't know. I had. What are your thoughts about this, Hisa? Do you like it or what? Maybe just because the thought of like Daniel winning the challenge, uh, basically safe for the next two rounds, but an elimination would have been more interesting. Okay, my thoughts right now is that this challenge is just useless. It's just useless, for me, like you have because it's just so ironic because they 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 played this challenge and for me if Daniel won the challenge he could have the BBI and then put like the next thing is another like they could have another challenge for the nomination challenge and then maybe Daniel could be like I don't know it's I don't know I don't like that I don't like this I don't like I'm confused what are my really thoughts about it I'm not against about it but it's not hyping me up like oh my god it's an amazing advantage like but okay never mind. If Daniel won today and it's a nomination challenge, who would he put up on eviction? Would he turn on his alliance? What do you think? Because he had a final three with Tilly and Marley, so he would put up Christina and Ari and Adriana on the block. So good thing he won for the challenge and not being for eviction. Yeah, for me, the challenge is just useless for Daniel because he didn't he won that challenge just for the power to not to the power to nominate people that will be against you for the BBI. It's confusing and I don't understand. If he could just win that challenge and he won that BBI, I would be like, okay, another advantage for Daniel, but fair. But like looking at the result, like oh I don't understand. Like Danielle did not really wanted to have that win. Okay, I put SJ and Molly on the block, so you have to give it either of them and not me. Don't you want it, Danielle? Don't you want the reward? I don't understand. Like then I could be. I mean, it could be like just to prolong the episodes, okay, but I think it's just messy. I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, he's nominated Sid into Office Zone, definitely, and then once Christina won, he's a goner. Yeah. Okay. I hope Christina would turn on Danielle first. I think Danielle's. This is Danielle's downfall. I hope Danielle goes next week. So yeah. I'm really confused on what I felt about this episode. It's like I don't like the outcome of this episode. Like the ironic of like winning the challenge just to nominate people that would be against you for that power. It's not really working on me. Like it's confusing. Like there's people who have been saying like, Daniel, why would you put up Marley? Like if you want to have that power, you should have put up like Sid, or I don't know, or like Adriana and SJ, and you would win. I mean, I'm not rooting for Daniel, no, you know. But it's okay, you make the moves. It's okay, like make the moves for you not to, you know. So he's very cautious about it, like a bit maybe a bad decision because it could be him winning that um power and be safe for the next two evictions. You know, maybe like if Marley and Tilly would break the promise, then he would be put up in the nomination. It would be like his regret. You know what I mean? But yes, after that, Big Brother announced to them that Marley and SJ is joined by Danielle for that power, for the BBI power. So SJ was like crying about it, like, can you just make a statement, like, do not vote for me. Like, how dare you don't want that power? Like, are you sure about? Because that SJ Ari wanted it. Ari wanted that power. Like in this game, that's true because at this game you really want to have an immunity. For example, if really wa- Marley won that PPI, and in the next nomination, he would not be he would not be nominated, so he would still use that on the next two or the second nomination. So, and he would use it. Basically, he would be in the final six. That's huge. That's the huge thing. But for me, this is just yeah, this is like another concern. Like, would it be more thrilling if Big Brother did not say or disclose any information about that advantage? Because like it would be great. Like everyone would be suspicious. Like aside from Marley and Danielle, like what would that massive advantage could be? So let's just put it on the blocks, just to unveil or like whatever it is. So it was like for me it was kind of off. That's one of the reasons why it's like this episode is off for me because Big Brother did not Big Brother just disclosed that information to everybody like, okay, you vote for that person to have that advantage for an immunity. We could just have an eviction tonight. It was just off for me. It was like you could just have like make it a circuit thing to the winner. I don't know, like I just don't understand. And I will just be moving on from this episode because yesterday was just very boring. I was rooting for Charlotte, but okay, whatever. And tonight is like this is the week that I'm why the episode 21 has the more content that they have rather than tonight and yesterday's. Like I just don't understand. Okay, that's okay, whatever. Seeing SJ do that was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. I was laughing at her like when Danielle told her that that power is huge. What are you thinking? Why are you that's valuable? Like why like so SJ was really embarrassed by that, and I'm embarrassed too. Like, what the heck, SJ? If I were in the house, I would really rally myself just to put myself like, pick me, save me. And Ari is very smart. Like, he would like, if I was in that position, he was like, I'll final three, final three. Like in this episode, like I'm loving the Ari. Ari edits this episode, so I love it. And Ari had a good relationship with Marley. Because yesterday in the previous episode, Marley and Ari had a good conversation about not evicting one another, not putting them, not nominating each other if in case one of them won. So yeah, so I think that Marley and Ari have a good relationship, of course. I think at this point it's not about the alliance anymore. Like proceeding, it's not about alliance anymore. It's about those people who you are close with. Because like I said, if AJ won something, he would not put up Tilly. He would not put up Marley. He had a good relationship with these guys. Even Sid. So like, would SJ turn on her alliance? I don't know. And Danielle had a good relationship with his alliance, and on the other side, I think for me, it doesn't matter on the alliance anymore. It could be like who are you most connected with, and who are who are those people who you are not least connected with. So that's it. And Danielle had a good relationship with Rihanna, with Tilly and Marley, and the rest of the house except for Sid. So I think Sid's time is gonna end up next week. And also in the next episode, we have seen the silver room or the jewelry room. How would that be in play? Would that be another exciting episode or just like whatever it is? Okay, so yeah, the Cassidy votes and Ari voted. It was down to Ari because it's basically Adriana and Christina voted for SJ. Daniel has no votes. Sid and um, Tilly voted for Marley and Ari. Ari really initially wanted to vote for SJ, but Marley and Ari had a good conversation in the cave room, and then that shifted his mind. So Marley won that. I'm happy for him. Yay! Because I'm rooting for Marley. So I'm happy that SJ and Danielle don't have it. So at least we didn't get the chance to like, be like, SSA Big Brother edit again, or the producers or, whatever it is. So yes. So we are now down to 2 weeks left. Am I right? Because June 29 is the finale. Are you looking forward to the finale? Okay. At least, oh my god. Okay, June 29 is the finale of Big Brother Australia. And July 4, is it July 4 or July, no, July 4 is Big Brother US premiere. Oh my god. So from Big Brother Canada to Big Brother Australia and Big Brother US next. Mhm. So here's Be With Me on Big Brother United States. There's only 3 episodes each week again, so you have to watch with me, please, please. And it's on Saturdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in their time. So basically, in our area, it's Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So you have to watch Big Brother US. So please watch it with me. It's gonna be exciting because another theme, another house. So yeah, and it's 24/7. At least you get to know their gameplay this time. And I'm happy that this episode with them only 8. We started this episode with a gameplay, with a game strat. That's why I'm happy about this episode, the intro part of it. So maybe guys, I'll be doing a live stream within this weekend, because I want to talk about the placement of each house guest. Like, I want to give you guys the strat. Do you want that? Do you want to, yeah, like we're talking about each house guest, like who would be the potential or the deserving winners be, or whatever it is. Like, this person has 7 nominations, has been nominated twice, or like whatever it is. Maybe I would do that for you guys. I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation of each house guest. And I think Adriana would be the last person on that PowerPoint because I'm rooting for Adriana also, but we didn't get the chance to say her doing gameplay this episode, and I think she'll be going home next week. But the remaining housemates so far, the eight housemates are crazy and enjoyable to watch. They're not really they're all of them are playing the game, and I'm happy about it. So good job with this cast. Uh, Although there's no alpha in this play, like I'm happy about it. Like it's anyone's game. Okay, it's hard for me to find. It's okay for me to find the links. I will and is the US so fun? Yeah, I think just to spoil you, I I started watching Big Brother 21 and 22 for the past 2 years, and none of them is enjoyable. Many people have critics about the past seasons as well, from like 15 to 22, and they've been disappointed with the results, even the winner or whatever it is. They don't like what's happening, or they don't they're not happy with the result. Aside from Big Brother Canada, like all 9 seasons of Big Brother Canada are like legit the best. Like you can you can pick a season that's not boring and that's not good. All of them are good. Uh, but this time, because of the Black Lives Matter, and also, that we need diverse cast on TV. That's why I think this US version would be a good one. We're hoping for it. We're all of the Big Brother community are praying for it because Big Brother Canada 9 had their diverse cast last like this season, and with a great result, everyone was really anticipating that Big Brother US would do the same with a diverse cast, a lot of black people on the game, a lot of like LGBTQ people in the game, like fair amount of people, a fair amount of race people in the game. So they are very anticipating about that, even me. So I'm hoping that um, it has the same quality as Big Brother Canada 9. So Big Brother 23, you should do best with the cast because it will always be like the cast who will give entertainment to the viewers. So yeah, so maybe we could watch together here, Husuk, if you have time, or like yeah, we can watch here together if you want to, and mhm. And you are so please be I know you're active on Twitter, but you have to be like subscribe to the or like follow all the 24/7 live stream feature updates, because that is, even though I don't have an access to the live stream of Big Brother outside, but because of the conversations or like the tweets of these amazing Twitter holders, we got to see the real time conversation within how each housemates about the gameplay and how they want to get out. Like we are the first people who knew who won HOH or veto because of the live stream before the episode airs. So we really know who won, or like yeah. So that's the perks of being a super fan on Twitter. You get to see exclusive clips and stuff. Yeah, a 24-hour live stream would be interesting. I want it showed all day. I could not watch 24/7. Like I want to read the tweets, only that. But like uh, the thing that separates from Big Brother Australia and Big Brother America or the Canada, in those area we got to see dramas. Like people really are like there's 30 minutes of clips, people fighting, shouting, like the drama. But here in Australia, we haven't even see drama in the house. Like there was no one screaming like you draw. Are Australians really that polite that they don't want to create drama? Because this Australian version, even like last year on like Angela season, I don't think there's an edit of no yeah no like there's no drama in the house. Like For me, if I want entertainment, I want that, like people fighting, like you didn't, how dare you blindside me, like how do you put me on the block? Like people did not do that, except for like Marisa last year. Like Marisa went up to Sarah and like, why did you put me up? Like that kind of conversation. I have seen that from Renata and Jesse earlier this season, but it was just only like small part. Like, but if you watch it 24/7 outside the franchise, like Big Brother America, and you got to see like people like, how dare you, like shit, like bad words, like uh, there's house meeting, like why, like that's why the outside are the best. Like the house meeting, like the arguments about like this. Why are you backstabbing me? Why do you want me to put on the blog? Are going home? Like there's a lot. Like every season has it. So we have to watch US version on next month. Please follow with me, his plays. Yeah, that's what I think. That's why the Big Brother Australia is kind of like boring, because there's no argument, or like they're not, people are, maybe people are playing safe, or there's not, or people are just so friendly, like they don't want to fight. Well, Australians are good people, so congratulations on you guys. I'm happy that you're all good people, but that's what I want. So that's basically it. That's my reaction. Yeah, like what you said here. Yes, content creator or more future watchers this season will love your channel. I hope so. I'm just doing this for fun, and because I haven't found any YouTuber that's doing this BB Australia reaction or whatever it is, and I'm just doing this for fun. I'm an introverted person, and I'm talking a lot to myself a lot, and I just want to explore things that aren't my comfort zone. So that's why I'm here, and I'm happy doing it. Like like earlier in the day, like what time would I go on air? Even though you're the only one watching, but I'm doing this for fun, and I'm happy. And because last year I wanted to start last year, right? But if you watch my YouTube channel, I had clips on episode 1 and 2 last year, but with all the edits, and I have to do the script a lot. With this platform, StreamYard wasn't is introduced to me yet. That's why I don't know. So that's why I'm happy, because I don't need to edit the video, like putting the video down. I have to edit my name, like the comments, or like whatever it is. So that's why I kind of like this, because when I'm done, then it's done. No more like edits. So yeah. Oh, you're so good. I don't know. I'm not really that good. I'm not really. I don't know if I am an interesting creator. I don't know, but I hope that people would like to talk to me soon and collaborate with me soon. And thank you for watching really with me. You are so good at talking. I'm not really that fluent on English. It's not my forte. If I'm speaking in my own dialect, here it is. Wala po ko kabalo sa akong isulti sa ako. Maulo po ba ako kay kanang dili kay kanang di pa ba ko anadan. Nadili pa na ako ni siya forte, pero pag badugayan, makabalo ra ka. Kay kung anad ra bitan ko galingon. So kung anad ka, maanad ra jud ka. So di ko kumaanad ani kay kung saan yung pagkabalo kung di ka kabalo. So that's my language here. So that's the language I'm good at, my national language. But English is not my forte. There's there's some parts that I'll be like struggling, like finding words in my mind, like what to say or what. So I hope that I gave good reaction and feedbacks. I'm just an honest, reactor. If I hate Daniel, I hate Daniel. But whatever it is, I good credits on him. So that's it for tonight, and I've been really talking a lot, of course. So thank you, Husok, for watching with me. I'll be uploading this thoughts on my YouTube account on Marhel Reacts, and if you want to follow me on Twitch, Marhel P, and also on Twitter at MarXXV. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you? Oh, Vanessa, can you sign up for Big Brother Australia next year? Or you should go to the finale. Sign up for the finale. For it would be great if you will be in the finale. Are you really near the Sydney where they record for the finale? Balangwal King, baby is so fun. I don't want watching. Have a good night, Maria. You should join Big Brother. Would I sign up? Would I sign up with Big Brother Australia? But I'm not from Big Brother. I'm not from Australia. So one day I want to be in a Big Brother house. One day, that's my dream. It's not here in Big Brother Philippines because it sucks here. I don't want here. I will not win here. I don't have public votes, of course. I would be like more like you are. I want to do that. I want to win and put people on the block. Like you deserve it. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and thank you again. See you on next week, and maybe I have content for the final eight. That maybe that's my like uh my content next time. So maybe on weekends, maybe on a weekend, I will be doing a live stream and doing some. I would be doing some talking about each housemates and their placement in the house. So yeah. Oh yes, I'm in Melbourne. That would be fun. Please hope you can go on one. I hope so. So thank you, Hisak. I will apply if I'm given the chance. Why not? See you again next time. God bless. Bye bye, y'all. Good night. Thank you, Hisak. Bye bye.